What's up, guys? It's Lamika here with a Real About Entrepreneurship. And in today's video, I was sitting here working on my business because I took some time out to go to a boot camp so that it could help me automate my business better so that I can follow up on my leads. I want to first say that this channel is not about real estate, but because I am a part, real estate is one of my businesses, I often talk about it. So my channel is all about taking action on what you said you wanted to do. You have goals, you have specifically business goals, business that you want to start, and you have yet to take action on it. So really, I'm just showing you my journey in being an entrepreneur who works a full-time job, how I utilize my time to be able to work on my business and reach the goals that I have in the businesses that I have. So I am working on what I learned at the boot camp. And so I wanted to, when I was working on it, I thought to myself, how often do we or have I attended a workshop, a boot camp, or I've purchased a course, but I haven't thought through how I'm going to implement what I just learned into my business. So I recently attended the course, and I decided that before I went that I was going to make sure that after I attended that boot camp that I was going to be able to have time to implement what it was that I learned at the boot camp. Because so often we walk away saying, oh, it didn't work for me or that kind of thing. And it's not because it didn't work. It's because likely we did not set aside the time to implement what we had learned, and we're all excited about it in the moment of learning it, and then we leave from whatever location and life starts to happen, and we forget how excited we were for the information that we learned and how we were going to implement that into our business. Regardless as to what type of business you have, leads are important, and it is a follow-up that most people miss, and the fortune is in the follow-up. So I'm going to be working on my leads because I've spent a lot of time and money into getting people to call me. And so again, like I said, regardless as to what type of business that you are, we're spending money on getting these leads, and we need to make sure that we are utilizing the system that we have in place. For me, I am utilizing REI Black Book. I have been through several systems before I got to REI Black Book, and for now, REI Black Book is definitely the system that I have invested time and I have invested money in. So I'm taking the information that I've learned and I am implementing it into my business. If you have a business that is in real estate and you need a follow-up system, or you need a system that is all in one where your website is there, your phone numbers are there, your information for capturing leads, if you're looking for an all-in-one system, then REI Black Book is definitely a great system to check out. I am going to put my affiliate link below. And if you have any questions about it, feel free to put those questions in the comment section. I love to help you along with it because this has definitely been a challenge for me. And because I knew it was a challenge for me, I wanted to make sure that I got myself the training that I needed, because once I identified that this was the right system, I wanted to make sure I shared that. So I just wanted to share with you that if you are working on your business and you've taken the time to purchase a course, attend a live event, whatever it is, make sure that when you set the time to attend that initial event, make sure you set aside time after whatever it is, the course or the boot camp or the live event, that you have time to actually implement the systems in your business. All right, so I have mentioned that when you're going to the boot camps, or you're buying a course, or you're in a mentorship, or you're going to an event, you want to make sure that you take the time to schedule out how you're going to implement what you just learned. And so I wanted to share with you what I did before I attended this boot camp. So for me, I looked over my month, and because I do work a full-time job, it was important for me to look at my hours. And this is something that I do, is I'll look at the month, and then I'll say, from 9 to 5, I'm going to be, working my corporate job. But after that, that is my time to do what to do what I need to do in the business. So let's say from 6 to 9, I'm going to work on my business, or 6 to 10, I'm going to work on my business. And so I total up how many hours that is for me in that month, and a lot what I need to get done in those hours that I have. And so for me particularly, anything that will take me over an hour to do, or 45 minutes or an hour to do, then I will allot that time for a weekend, for a Saturday or for a Sunday, because I only have those 3 or 4 hours to get things done. And so for me, I don't get bogged down in trying to figure something out or taking too much time when I can probably, my brain will be freer on a Saturday or a Sunday morning. And so for me, I will utilize apps. I have talked about it before. I use the app Structured, because for me, if I know that I have time to get something done, then it lets my brain rest. So what I'll do is I use the app Structured with a combination of Task. I have an iPhone with a combination of Structured, and then I will also use the Task and my calendar in my phone. And all of those things sync up to the app Structured. And Structured allows me to see my day and see where I can plug something in for me to get something done. If something is only going to take me 15 minutes or 20 minutes or an hour, it just helps me plan out my day from when I'm going to wake up to going to the gym to working to what I need to get done after work. So that may be a system that you can add in, but that's been helpful for me. And I've also moved over to a digital planner, which has my notebooks and everything, because I would have notebooks all over the place and I would forget where I wrote something down. Now I don't have it all over the place, but now I just have to remember where I wrote it down in my notebook and on my digital notebook. But it has definitely helped. So that is a system that I've utilized in order for me to stay on track, because going to this boot camp, it was important for me to understand better use of REI Black Book, because I had spent, so again, like I said, I had spent so much time, particularly time, in trying to figure out how to make the system work, and I was making it harder on myself. So after attending the boot camp and being able to ask some questions, I was able to come back and implement the systems. I'm still in the process of implementing those. However, the one system that I have implemented, it has made my follow-ups and me capturing my leads, it's made the process so much easier. So whatever your system is, figure out what works best. I am always tweaking my system. So figure out your system. For me, like I said, it's tallying up the hours that I have in a month and figuring out what task I need to get done with the amount of hours that I have. So, all right, if there's any questions, be sure to put them below. All right, guys, so I almost forgot. Do your girl a favor and smash that subscribe button, because this lets YouTube know that you are enjoying the content that I am producing. I would really appreciate it. And again, make sure you put your comments down below, because I do read those, but make sure you also smash that subscribe button. Until next time,